Welcome back to the Big Sunday Show. In crime rampant Chicago, the public is outraged over Mayor Lori Lightfoot's decision to block access to police scanners. The mayor claims the shift towards the use of an encrypted radio frequency is about police safety, but critics say this is censorship. And crime in Chicago and the entire state of Illinois is about to get worse. In just a few weeks, Illinois becomes the first state to get rid of cash bail in 2023. The Wall Street Journal editorial board criticized the bail reform policy, writing, quote, "Democrats have full control of state government in Illinois, so they can take full credit for the mess unfolding in public safety. Mr. Pritzker may assume that with re-election behind him, he can get away with using citizens as human experiments in criminal justice reform. Voters who see rising mayhem in the streets will know whom to blame." Raymond, coming to you first, okay, the mayor tries to explain this away as police safety. Others are taking exception to it, saying, hey, this is about, for the press, their ability to see what's going on, or the public. But we can pull up here. Crime has risen 41% in the city of Chicago.
Right.
And now Illinois wants to get rid of bail altogether. Where's this going to go?
Well, just as the rest of the country, New Jersey's trying to walk back its no cash bail. Why? They're overwhelmed with crime.
Yeah.
In my city of New Orleans, criminal justice reform, they put all these measures in place, no prosecutions for certain crimes. We release people, repeat offenders into the street, bloodshed everywhere. We are the murder capital of the country this year, New Orleans. Tragic. But Chicago, you had 3,258 people shot. And now you're saying we're not going to let the public or journalists listen to a police scanner to know where the crime is? I'm sorry. We don't have one case. Lori Lightfoot can't point to one where a journalist somehow compromised a crime scene or in any way endangered the public. You know what endangers the public? Lousy prosecution, half your police force walking away or no recruitment, and cashless bail. That's the problem. So we're doing the opposite here, and we're suppressing, again, public information.
Well,
why is this an impulse?
Baffling.
Well, the mayor has an explanation. Let's listen here.
It's about officer safety. If it's unencrypted and there's access, there's no way to control criminals who are going to also get access, listen in, and adjust their criminal behavior in response to the information that's being communicated.
Lisa, is it about officer safety?
No, I think she's evil. I mean, literally, no, I really mean that truly. You have a war zone in her city and she doesn't care. She's too busy doing TikTok videos. We have a colleague, Gianno Caldwell, who lost his little brother in the city of Chicago, and this woman doesn't care. So I truly think she's evil. I don't know how any human being could see such suffering and so much loss in their city and just not care. And to allow it to go on. It truly is disgusting. And of course, getting rid of cash bail in the state of Illinois is going to lead to increased crime. We saw it here in New York City after there was bail reform. In 2.5 months after it, crime had already risen by 20% alone since the year before. So do not ever visit Illinois. And we're talking crazy crimes, too. I was reading about this. We're talking about it's going to free those in custody for things like second-degree murder, aggravated battery, arson without bail, drug-induced homicide, kidnapping, real things. Right? And we're already seeing in these cities, and now the entire state of Illinois is just a revolving door of crime. And if you don't like cash bail, I have one way to avoid it. Don't commit crimes.
Right. So
idiots.
The argument against this, I'll go ahead and read what the media, Chicago Media Coalition is saying about this. The mayor's decision to restrict our access to scanner channels will harm our ability to keep you, our readers, viewers, and listeners safe and informed, and render it more difficult to hold our government and its personnel accountable. So the argument here is essentially she knows crime's gotten really worse and it's about to get even worse.
And you wonder why you don't want the press to know what's happening. Here's the thing. It just baffles my mind. This is why the media in Chicago are so livid, because, like, if it's about officer safety, okay, fine. Some places do prevent the public from having access to scanner traffic, fine. But to not let the media have access, I mean, this is literally how we learn everything and anything about what's happening in the community. It is the lifeblood. It's the center of where we get story tips, how we know what's going on. Not only about that, it's about transparency, it's about accountability. Because at the end of the day, all you have to do is look at what happened in Uvalde, Texas. Okay? And for how long did the local police there continue to paint a picture, a narrative of what happened? And how did we find out what actually happened? Scanner traffic.
Yep.
That's how. It happens over and over and over again. If we're not allowed to have access to that, especially in a place like Chicago,
a dense city like
how
that.
do we serve the public? And by the way, police officers, Lori Lightfoot, public servants, you're preventing them from doing their job.
Well, and it saves lives. That kind of reportage saves lives.
Absolutely.
Because in a city like New Orleans, in a city like Chicago, when you find out a crime is breaking, you turn the car around and go the other way to stay away from that area. That's smart. Lori Lightfoot wants to lock up information. She should be locking up criminals. That's the problem.
When did we become so desensitized to the loss of life in America?
It really does boggle my mind, and it hurts me to the core because we talk about these numbers all the time. You read those numbers, and they're awful. Raymond, you read the numbers, and we just can't get our heads around it.
If you want to answer that question about when, read the book On Killing by Lieutenant Colonel Dave Grossman. He talks about our relationship with death and how we've lost it.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.